To enter the takeoff, highlight the job that you want to go into and the system, and click Takeoff. The takeoff window is made up of 4 separate components. First, you have the main window in the background. The main window is for holding the drawing, and any templates you might have, you can select between them, and any drawings you might have opened. You can open a drawing by clicking on Drawing File, clicking on the drawing you want to open, and now the drawing is in the background. You can move the windows wherever you want. And if you have a dual monitor setup, you can move these onto a second monitor so that you have the full drawing to work with on one monitor. On this second window, there's the button for opening a drawing file. There's also a button for viewing only, where you can view a file, a drawing. You can also select your system type and the corresponding material setup, and you can select your size. There's a measure button by which you can measure any length of space on a drawing after you scale it. Before you do anything on a drawing, the first thing you want to do is scale it. So I'm going to scale this drawing. You click the scale button, set scale button, and it'll say your first 2 clicks should represent a known length on the screen drawing. Click OK, and you click the 2 points. This is a doorway, so we know this is 3 feet. So I'll click the 2 points. It'll ask me what the length of those 2 points is. I'm going to put 3, and it'll tell what the equivalent scale is. The scale that we measured according to the actual inches on the screen is 1/8 scale. So we can use that as a reference or not. I'm going to say yes to that. Now if we turn on our screen takeoff and we turn on pipe, we can take off the length of that doorway in pipe, and it'll come out as 3 feet. When you're in screen takeoff mode, the template acts as a toggle. In other words, when you have pipe on, you can take off lengths of pipe consecutively, and it'll take off each section as you go along. And if you switch to another piece, like a 90-degree elbow, it'll ask you which elbow you want to take off, and you can just click on a point and it'll take off the elbow. If you want to resize items, you can go to the size and thickness. Go to fitting icon size. Right now we're at ×5. Let's set it at 3, and you can see where that shrunk quite a bit. In manual takeoff mode, if we turn off the screen takeoff here, we can just take off, say, 23 feet of pipe by clicking on pipe. And we can take off an elbow just by clicking on elbow. Put the quantity in first, and then you can put in your piece. This third window that I've been moving around contains a scale status where I can set the scale. It also has a quantity length where I can enter quantity and length, and it holds the price and labor for whatever is highlighted. There's a status up there on the top. It'll show you the price and labor and total cost of each item. If you highlight multiple items, it'll show you the total of all of them. There's also toggles for turning double pipe on and off, turning hangers on and risers on. There's a generate couplings toggle, a generate flanges toggle, generate gaskets toggle, and a trenching toggle. If you turn on trenching, let's say it's a 3 foot by 3 foot trench. We have auto trenching on now. Let's take off 50 feet of pipe. Now you can see that you got your 50 feet of pipe and your 2 couplings, but you also got 50 feet of trenching, 3 by 3. And we can toggle that right back off by clicking on trenching again. Now trenching is off. We take off 50 feet. No trenching is generated. The last window is, of course, the template, which we've been using to take off items. It's just a user-defined template. You can create as many templates as you want with whatever pieces you want on them. And you can switch between templates just by going up to templates on your menu. We have 2 of them here, so let's switch to our other template here. See, there's the other one that we've got. And you can switch back to the other one. So you can switch between templates very easily just by going up to templates and switching between them. Same is true for drawings. If you have multiple drawings, you can just click on it and switch between drawings. If you want to have multiple drawings open at once, you click View Only, and you can view another drawing while you're taking off another one. In screen takeoff mode, rises and drops can be handled very easily by clicking on rises and drops, putting in the quantity of feet. You can see it filled in the 45 there, and then clicking on the spot on your drawing where you want that rise and drop to happen. As you can see, we got 45 feet of pipe and two couplings when we clicked on that. If you highlight it, the corresponding takeoff line will always highlight. If you highlight, say, a 90-degree elbow, if you go back to your list of items, that item will be highlighted. If you click on the item in the takeoff list, you can see that that item is the corresponding item in the drawing is also highlighted.